This episode of Scott Bromley's Internet Rabbit Hole is brought to you by Loot Crate. Believe it or not, if Pac-Man was never invented, Christian Bale would have never been Batman. Time to jump in the Internet Rabbit Hole! So last night, I was playing a little Dr. Luigi and celebrating the year of Luigi in 2014, because the year of Luigi will never end in my home. And that got me thinking about the old Super Mario Bros. Super Show. You know that weird animated show from the 90s that had a live-action Captain Lou Albano playing Mario, screaming at you during the end credits to dance?
Do the Mario, swing your arms from side to side.
Yeah, that one. Anyway, I started watching the episode with Baywatch's Nicole Eggert playing herself, which led me to an episode of Who's the Boss guest starring Nicole Eggert, which ended up reigniting my childhood crush on Alyssa Milano. Oh. God, did I love that woman when I was a kid. Can't tell you guys how many times I watched her workout tape Teen Steam in 1988. Never to work out, just to watch. I mean, come on, you telling me this fat little monster is gonna exercise? Please. So that led me over to Alyssa Milano's IMDb page, where I learned in 1989 she hosted the Ice Capades with Jason Bateman, which featured Luigi blowing up Goombas with a fire extinguisher, while Mr. Belvedere looked on in horror dressed as King Koopa. And that video suggested I watch the commercial for the Nintendo cereal system breakfast cereal. You know, that cereal that featured not only Super Mario Brothers, but Zelda as well? Well, if you guys don't remember it, imagine taking melted Starburst and then pouring them out on cardboard, and then leave that pile of melted Starburst on cardboard on top of a giant pile of hot garbage, because that's exactly what the cereal tasted like. Actually, that's what all of the Ralston branded cereals tasted like. But man, did we eat those things up when we were kids. Y'all remember Ralston cereals? If not, they were the cereal company in the 80s and 90s that took anything popular and made it a cereal. Don't believe me? Here's a speed run. They made, in no particular order, Gremlin cereal, G.I. Joe cereal, WWF cereal, Batman cereal, Rainbow Bright cereal, Ghostbuster cereal, Urkel O's, Cracker Jack cereal, Spider-Man cereal, Addams Family cereal, Barbie cereal, Grins and Smiles and Giggles and Laughs, which is the opposite of this show, Hot Wheels cereal, Bill and Ted's Excellent Cereal Adventure. You guys get where I'm going here? Basically, Ralston would look at the toy aisle and pick something like, I don't know, this Ninja Turtle toy and be like,
well, we already made Chex. Just throw some marshmallows in it, call it Chex Ninja Nets. Just call it Ninja Turtle cereal. Bam! We just made another $1 million. What's our next idea?
But that isn't the only thing Ralston knew how to do. They made the best prizes in the world. I imagine their cereal pitch meetings with a little something like this.
Excuse me, sir. General Mills is making a Lion King color-changing spoon. What should we do to counter?
You're wasting John Ralston's time. Here's what you do. You take a Ninja Turtle, put him on his back, hollow out his tummy, fill it up with cereal, bam, Ninja Turtle bowl. Make 1 billion of them, go.
But a cereal bowl won't exactly fit inside the box.
Yeah, good point there, nerd. Saran wrap it to the box. I don't know the fucking difference.
I don't know if that's cost effective.
Make 1 million bowls, doesn't even matter. It's made $1 billion. Who gives you shit? It's Ralston, 1994. I'm dressed like this normally.
Okay, that's a great idea. Good job, bye.
Take that, Kellogg's.
And they did just that. Ralston made so many Ninja Turtle cereal bowls that they had to start sticking them on other cereals like Cookie Crisp just to get rid of them. Oh yeah, Ralston made Cookie Crisp too. And Chuck Wagon brand dog food, which kind of totally explains why the cereal tasted like dog food. So anyway, the Nintendo cereal system wasn't the first video game-based cereal Ralston produced. In fact, in 1983, they produced Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. cereals, which were shameless rip-offs of Captain Crunch and Crunch Berries. So what does this have to do with Christian Bale and Batman? Well, here's where it gets interesting. So, according to Wikipedia, in 1997, General Mills bought Ralston Cereals, who in 1983 had their own video game branded cereal to fight Ralston's double whammy of Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. cereal. And that was none other than Pac-Man cereal. Which got me back over to YouTube to watch the Pac-Man cereal commercial, where a bunch of kids are in a 50s diner, you know, because Pac-Man, celebrating the arrival of Miss Pac-Man marshmallows. And oh my God, is that who I think it is?
Pac-Man cereal's got a new surprise. When you look inside, it's shocking.
Is that the star of both Newsies and Swing Kids, Christian Bale, behind those Foster grants? It is! Turns out, this was the second professional acting gig Christian Bale ever landed. And it was the very gig that led him away from television commercials and into dramatic stage acting, which led to Steven Spielberg casting him in Empire of the Sun, which led to countless other movie roles, culminating in his performance as Batman in the Dark Knight trilogy. So, how do I tie Christian Bale back to the year of Luigi, you're asking? We're gonna do it 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon style. Here we go, buckle up. It's gonna be a bumpy ride, but kinda short. Christian Bale was an American Psycho with Samantha Mathis, and Samantha Mathis played Daisy alongside John Leguizamo as Luigi Mario in the seminal 1993 masterpiece, Super Mario Bros. The movie. And there you have it. In a roundabout way, if it wasn't for Pac-Man, Christian Bale would have never been Batman. So thanks for traveling with me through this internet rabbit hole. Hope you guys had fun. And as always, like this video, share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I'm Scott Bromley saying don't delete your internet history. I'm just kidding, I'm not leaving yet. So you guys remember earlier when I grabbed this Ninja Turtle toy off the shelf? Of course you do, it was an amazing moment in this episode. Anyway, you too can own this same figure by signing up for Loot Crate. Loot Crate is an awesome monthly service that delivers a box full of themed, geeky pop culture goodies to your door every month for only $20. Plus, if you missed out on some of the cool swag in previous month's boxes, you can purchase them individually at Loot Crate. And for all of you not watching this in the good old United States of America, Loot Crate also ships to Canada, the UK, and Australia. You can sign up today and help Rev3 Games along the way by going to lootcrate.com/Rev3Games.
That's me motorboating the Kellogg's rooster. Wait, that was a boy rooster.